Today we're going to be reacting and recapping to a bunch of things that ended up hitting the Explore page when it comes to movies, TV shows, anime shows, things like that, like this clip that Fearbuck posted, which we're going to get into in just a second. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's start off with a clip that I personally have seen. We like to get an authentic reaction to a lot of these guys, but unfortunately, I have seen this clip already. Fearbuck posted married actress Rachel Brosnahan, who played Lois in Superman, is going viral for kissing David after the director called cut, suggesting a moment of genuine chemistry or comfort between the actors. Now, I'm going to show you the clip, and honestly, guys, like, this isn't shocking really at all. They're filming.
Cut. Great. Okay.
So she just does it again. And a lot of people have been saying, like, oh my god, he said cut, and she was going to go for the kiss anyways. Let's review that real quick.
Cut. Great. Okay.
No.
Cut.
Cut. Cut. She is currently not going for another kiss.
Great. Okay.
Oh my god, dude. You know what? Honestly, I'd blow my brains out if I was this woman's husband after seeing like that. But then again, you have to understand, like, I don't understand why people marry people within this industry in the first place, because they are going to be very intimate with other people. And of course, I don't want to get too technical for you guys, but then you're going to start secreting oxytocin. It's just, it's something that just ends up happening between people in this industry. So I look at this and I kind of feel bad for all of the partners, but at the same time, they got to know what they're getting into, plus they're getting a lot of money for it. So yes, obviously they do like each other. Have they slept with each other? I would imagine so after being that intimate with each other, okay? Co-workers be fucking up power plays. What do you think's going to happen when they're playing husband and wife? Literally. Literally. I mean, honestly, that's a better way to put it. Jay had this to say, Hollywood actors are all cucks. I mean, in a way, that's kind of true. I'm not going to lie. In a way. DT2 Comics, and this is the actor, just a movie. Dude, literally. I don't know how people can personally handle that. Like, I don't care how much money is coming to me. That's not happening with my wife. And, like, obviously, like, you have no right to speak on it if you're, like, getting involved with somebody who is an actor. But, like, I don't care how much money you'd throw at me. Absolutely not. I'd never be able to live with myself. Suarez said, she a little happy to be doing all that. That sparkle in the eye don't look good. Don't look fake to me. All right, let's see. Let's review it again. It did look pretty genuine from first take.
Cut. Great. Okay.
There is a sparkle in that eye. Holy.
Cut.
Right there.
Great.
Oh my
Okay.
god, man. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. That would be me. Dude, if that happened to me, that's literally what I would do. Let's continue on to a new topic. Over from discussing film over here. The Sphere has held talks with Disney about showing Star Wars and other films at the venue. A deal hasn't been made as Disney wanted more involvement in making the movies at the Sphere. Dude, honestly, while I'm somebody who personally thinks that a lot of the Star Wars content or movies or shows are very overrated, I think it'd be very, very cool to see at the Sphere. You know, with like just the space all around, you can see the starships kind of fighting around, and depending on whether channel you're coming from, you could talk about like the skybox in the Fortnite season that they just had, where you're just looking around, it's just like TIE fighters everywhere. Like, movies in general at the Sphere would be so cool to experience. My god, imagine Star Wars in 360. Holy, would that ever be insane? Yep. Yeah, it would be very cool to see. Toy Story, Cars, Coco! Coco would be awesome with the visuals that Coco has, and just like, you know, kind of getting yourself immersed in the world. Oh, that'd be so cool. I would bring Coco, but Cars would be cool too. I see the potential for there. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Circling over to discussing film again. Dwayne Johnson cries during the 15-minute standing ovation for his new movie, The Smashing Machine. Okay, I was about to say I'm not watching 15 minutes, but... Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Yay! You gotta love, like, the fake tears and the humbleness through it, eh? You just gotta love it. I mean, like, what is he supposed to do? 15 minutes. Dude, it's been 27 and I can't take it anymore. Hang on. Dude, I can't imagine a 15-minute standing ovation. I just did that for like over 20 seconds and was like, oh my god, that's enough. It's Hollywood just gassing themselves up, man. What else? Like, and I don't even hate The Rock. It's just like, it's not shocking. Red had this to say, every film in the last 2 days has been a standing 15-minute ovation, just rich losers gassing up other rich losers. I mean, can you really call... But the problem is, I understand what this person's saying, but can you really call them losers? I guess you can't, because they're more successful than you or I will ever be, right? But yeah, I can't imagine, like, a 15-minute standing ovation actually happened for a movie. That's actually insane. Not only... Oh, wow. Hang on, there's no way she was doing that the entire time, but I guess we're watching it again. Just fixing her hair. Well, she'll be like, I'll show you 15 minutes, sir. Oh, that was the only screenshot they took. Okay, I didn't know if she was gonna be doing that the entire time. These are cringe and it's pathetic. A bunch of actors circle jerking. The common folk do not care. Dude, there is a lot of people that care about this stuff. There's a lot of people that's walking around caring about what celebrities think. Like, I like movies. I like to consume the content. I'm sure the movie's great, but I will never in a million years understand celebrity culture, man. 15 minutes is ridiculous. Seriously, stand up in your living room for a clap for 15 minutes. Literally, like, I just did it for over 20 seconds. It's like... It's already ridiculous. Sorry if you can hear my notification there. It's already ridiculous. Yay! Yay! And The Rock had to, like, fake his tears, like, for 15 minutes straight, like... Like, imagine having to do that for 15 minutes. Imagine having to do that for 15 minutes. That's insane, man. That's insane, dude. Anyways, let's continue on. Hopefully, there's not... Okay, I didn't know if there's anything else but The Rock, and now I just messed up my entire placement for my microphone. I don't think I've ever gotten up from this chair while I was recording. Surfer with Aura said, can we agree Gwen being better than MJ? 1.4 million views on this? 1,000%. Dude, it's crazy to me that people are on Team MJ in general. She sucked, and Gwen was, like, legitimately a very good girlfriend to Peter. That's it. That's it. Who the heck would want MJ? Okay, hang on. Yeah, Ursula would have been the best. He did fumble the bag with Ursula. I will agree with that. Now, here's the correct answer. What movie is she from? Has she... I don't even recall her being in a movie ever. Maybe it's like... Obviously, it looks old, man. Maybe it's just something that I've never watched personally. Gwen backstabbing Stacy will never be better than Mary Jane. She will only be better when she stops dying from a bridge. I just... When I went here, I just didn't expect to read Gwen backstabbing Stacy. Alright, let's circle over to the next topic. Liam Neeson says he never wants to work with actors that show up to set hours late. I hear disturbing stories about actors and actresses who are very gifted, but show up at the set 2, 3, 4 hours late. I think it's so insulting. You have a crew of like 60, 70, 80 people waiting for you. The very least you can do is give them respect by turning up on time. Extremely well said. And I already know there's going to be people in the comments being like, oh, but what about this? I have bad time management. No, none of that exists. Get up earlier. I don't care what it is. You are capable of getting somewhere or where you need to be on time perfectly. You're capable of doing it. You get up for work every day. You get up for school every day. And I guarantee the vast majority of times, you get there on time. It's so disrespectful when people do this. It makes me have more respect for Liam Neeson, assuming that he lives by what he preaches. Indeed, be on time is integral to be in a professional in any field. I agree. What? I agree with that. I don't know why everyone was attacking Liam Neeson for this. Oh, I so believe that's happening. I didn't scroll through the comments. I've never seen that post, but I so believe that. There are the amount of people that are so ignorant and disrespectful to other people's time. I can't imagine like going through life doing that to people. It's crazy to me. He's 100% right. Actors are employees just as much as the camera crew. Why should they get special treatment and not the camera crew? Yeah, I get that, especially if we're talking about showing up hours late. Oh my god, fire him. Fire him. Get him out of there. Paper Bag Dev had this to say. Maybe you got caught in traffic or some such and are 20 minutes late, sure. But 4 hours? Yeah. You showed up at the wrong day at that point. Exactly. Like, things happen. Things get in the way. You can show up late every once in a while. But as long as you had the intention on actually being there and something legitimately got in your way, not, I have bad time management. Popcrave posted this. Link and Zelda have been cast in a live-action Legend of Zelda movie. Huh. I don't know who these two actors are, but they look good to me. Yeah, I would imagine especially this dude could probably make for a good Link, and I'm sure they could do up Zelda too, like put the pointy ears and she would look like Zelda. I think that's good casting. I think that's good casting. They look like they're about to drop the most traumatic coming-of-age movie of the decade, not to save Hyrule. Actually, I get what he's talking about. What happened to the casting that we all... Oh, no. Could you imagine if they actually went that route? That would be so funny. Congrats to them, but Hunter was the correct choice for Zelda. Yeah, I've seen all the controversy with this person, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This person looks identical to Zelda. Like, identical. But I know, like, if he were to do this, the movie would probably flop. Like, I'm not, don't take any words in my mouth, put any words in my mouth over here. I'm not saying there's a problem or anything, okay? I'm just talking about that. There would immediately be boycotts, okay? Again. Yeah. Oh, it'd be so funny if they ended up going a route like this. I wouldn't watch it, to be honest with you. But anyways, let's continue on. Michael Bay, I've seen this. Michael Bay is officially in talks to develop a new Transformers movie. Dude, bring him back, because I have not liked the last few Transformers movies at all without Michael Bay. I love Michael Bay. He's perfect for Transformers. He shows exactly what I want to see. Giant spectacles and robot fights. Optimus Prime, you know, killing other robots. I love what Michael Bay did with the Transformers movies. And dude, if you could somehow bring Shia LaBeouf back, that would be incredible. One of the replies says, "Get Shia, we don't care." I wonder if he would ever actually come back to acting. I'm not too sure. Sorry, guys. Excuse me for a second. I gotta fix my track and my camera over here. Got turned off for some reason. Okay. I don't know if he acts anymore. I haven't seen him in anything. Bring her, yeah. Everybody obviously wanting Megan Fox back. If I'm not mistaken, she had a problem with Spielberg and not Bay. But I remember she called the director Mustache Man or something, and then she ended up getting taken off. But I want to see Shia more than I want to see Megan Fox, to be honest with you. But bringing them two back together still would be fun, to be honest with you. What is this? There's no way this is actually in the old show. No way, dude. All right. Let's go over to Culture Crave. Superman and Supergirl stars David Cornsweet and Millie Alcock together, and I guess it's just literally a picture of them together. I mean, that's cool. I don't know really what else I'm supposed to be commenting on this, but that's cool. I really, really enjoyed the other Superman movie, guys. If you want to watch a Superman review, we have a review on the channel. You can check it out, and I would love to have you over there. Guys, another thing that I keep meaning to talk about within a video at some point is how ridiculous the Snyder fan base has got. Like, I've been involved in this, like, you know, online movie space for quite some time now, and after watching the Superman movie, there was very little bits and pieces that you could pick apart that you didn't like about it. That's fine. Don't like a movie. That's totally okay. But the amount of preying on people's downfall and movies' downfalls that these Snyder fans are all about, which in the grand scheme of things I would imagine is a minority of the Snyder fan base. Oh my god, I am so on team what's wrong with these people. That's crazy to me. It's crazy because that's like how they behave, man. Anyways, Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos says AI will make their movies and TV shows better, not just cheaper. Our creators are already seeing the benefits of production through pre-visualization and shot planning work, and certainly visual effects. I could only imagine the reaction to something like this. But guys, like, unfortunately, and I've talked about this on other channels, but for some reason it's a problem when I say it. You're going to have to accept reality and the fact that AI is here and AI is going to stay, and AI is going to be playing a very big part in the media that you consume. The Moonlight Warrior had this to say: directors need to stop working with this company. I mean, I get it. I get the movement behind it, but unfortunately, it's not going to stop. You're like, there's no way any director, any movie agency, whatever it may be, is not going to want to work with AI. It's going to happen, man. And I am on team. I'm worried for the world. I'm worried about job loss, all that type of thing, okay? It's just, the problem is it's here. Wessel has said this about it, excuse me. This is a terrible idea. AI can't put feeling into things. Genuine emotion comes from human creation. Now, you know what's interesting is, I don't know if you guys have played around with AI, but it's getting there. It is getting there with some of the ideas that it could, like, spit out. It's gonna be on par, if not do better at some point, that, like, whatever humans can come up with genuine emotion and feelings into things, creating some sad scenes. You know, they're gonna be able to write movies. Like, right now, you can tell when something's generated by ChatGPT, but in time, it's only gonna get better and better. Look at GPT-5 right now, depending on when you're watching this video. GPT, excuse me, 5 just released not too long ago, and we're already seeing how, like, much of a step up that is in writing. Rob had this to say. Will it make them release faster because waiting 23 years for a second season of something is testing my patience? You know what? Scratch everything I just said. I'm so sick of waiting forever for sequels. I'm just kidding. Oh, Rob over here, my face cam's covering it, but boxing and UFC gaming, hey, I love that too. And if you guys are interested, by the way, we do have an MMA channel and a UFC channel, or MMA channel and Fortnite channel. You can take a look at either of those guys. All right, going over to the next topic. How did 2 cookies make a sponge? I thought they were cookies growing up, but then of course we did figure out in time that they were sponges. 14.6 million views on this one. I can't wait to see what people have to say about this. It's the same thing I'm questioning how a snail meows like a cat, but a SpongeBob, yeah. In the same way we don't know how a crab could have a whale of a daughter, yeah. Yeah, that's just SpongeBob logic right there. 2 chocolate chip cookies birthed the sea sponge, and we all just accepted it. Cartoons got no rules. They're not cookies, though. I always thought they were cookies growing up, to be fair. I always thought they were cookies until it was pointed out. Okay, we're going back over to Transformers from the Internet Hall of Fame. This scene is considered one of the most complex in VFX history. The robot is made of 77,000 moving parts, and some frames took up to 72 hours to render. Frames? Oh my god. You know what? I get it. I wish I could play the clip for you, but we're going to get like copyright struck for sure, so we're not going to play it. But if you guys know, this is the scene from Transformers Dark of the Moon with that, I don't even know how to describe it, the spinning machine that Shockwave's on. Dude, I get that. And Transformers was so good and so ahead of its time when it came to VFX and CGI. That's why another reason, like, I'm excited for Michael Bay to potentially do another Transformers movie, because I really, really loved what he did with those movies, man. Transformers movies got some of the best VFX scenes. Hollywood VFX standards went down nowadays. I wonder why, though. Like, obviously, like, I would imagine it's just pricing. But is it really, like, I don't know. Because it's just breaks my brain sometimes. That's something that came out around, like, 2010. I don't know what year it was, but something like around 2010 is significantly better than a lot of things that we get now. It's just strange to me, man. It's just strange. I would imagine the price difference, like, is it really that much? Insane scene. Most folks watch these films without even realizing what it takes to create it and just go, meh, it was okay. Most of the Transformers scenes are just insanely incredible. Agreed. Very well said. I'm starting to notice this stuff now that I've been getting more into editing, and I've been learning more about just, like, software in general when it comes to content creation. I tend to appreciate these types of things more. Sorry, I just looked over at okay, you can't see the bio for the crypto. The bio says, I'm a penis fish that loves crypto. All right. But this post was very well said. Let's continue on over to the next thing. Oh, not quite Transformers, but still staying on Megan Fox. In Subservience 2024, Alice is a robot butler equipped with a UV sanitizing system inside her mouth, so she doesn't need to brush her teeth. This seems odd, though, if she doesn't eat food, which she could possibly enter her mouth that would require sanitizing. Why? Why are we including this one? I wonder what that could be for. Honestly, like, I don't know if you guys thought, we also have a review on the channel. I actually really did like the Subservience movie, and I promise you, it's not for Megan Fox like everybody else. I thought it was actually a well-structured movie. I really, really enjoyed, like, because it did a good job kind of predicting what's coming. Bongwater had this to say. I know we would all buy one. If you say you won't, then you're broke. I can tell you right now, I will not, because I'm married and I'm happy to my wife. But this is what's literally going to be the downfall of society. By the way, guys, if you're interested, we have a lot of conversations about the future and AI, tech, analyzing trending topics, things like that. You can check out the link tree at the top description or the description down below. It's one of our various channels, the Clenday Channel. We like to talk about AI in the future over there. So if you're interested in that topic, you can check that out. First real actual working AI robot that gets produced that looks like her, and the human race will end. Literally, guys, the birth rates, I am convinced, are going to suffer beyond repair. Beyond. I keep meaning to make a video talking about that, man, because I have a very, very hard prediction for what's coming in the future. Somebody, I guess, from Batty's Lust, AI'd Megan Fox. Why are we looking at this, man? This movie sucks, Maxwell said, written like a first draft. I actually really like that movie. I'd have to go back and circle around to the writing again in particular, but I thought it was a very, very well-crafted movie, man. Culture Crave posted this. James Gunn asked if Margot Robbie will return as Harley Quinn in the DCU. That will be revealed down the line. You know, I don't really know James Gunn too well. Is he, like, pretty cryptic that way? Now, I'm open for her showing up and her not showing up. But honestly, guys, she did such a phenomenal job as Harley Quinn that I would prefer to see her again. And honestly, this is coming from somebody who thinks Margot Robbie's like very, very overrated. I don't get the hype that everybody else goes crazy for her. I think that she did Harley Quinn specifically extremely well. And I would like to see her return as Harley Quinn because it wouldn't like I'm sure they could find someone else, but it wouldn't really feel the same. But then again, they recasted Superman, did a good job. Hey, it's about the movie first for me. Anime Explained had this to say: respectfully, just as Ryan Reynolds is the Deadpool, Margot Robbie is the Harley Quinn. Just give her a good script with some meat to it, and she'll bring the character to life. I agree with that. Well said. Yeah, I'd feel a little bit odd about recasting Deadpool as well. I think that's a perfect character to compare it to. I can't really see anybody else being Harley Quinn. Isn't she like 60? We need a younger, hotter Harley Quinn or we will not be watching it, right, guys? I think it's honestly, I'm being truthful with you guys right now. I do think it's more so about the actor, and I think that the acting job that she does plays Harley Quinn perfectly when she does the job. I absolutely love Margot Robbie's performance as Harley Quinn. It was outstanding and adorable. Yeah, I would go as far to say one of the best acting performances in recent times, man. I've seen this clip. Have you guys seen this? This was everywhere. Like, what I want to say about a week ago. I think this is just an ad from Disney Studios. Am I wrong?
Everybody, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. Come see Freakier Friday. The same level
Okay, so
of
it's probably just going
nostalgia
to be a trailer after the. Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
and laughter and happiness and tears and friendships are being enjoyed again now 22 years
Yeah, I can only imagine that's the entirety of all the replies to this,
later.
guys.
You're going to join with a big group of people
Someone just said Jamie Lee Milkers.
who are finding something really sweet.
You guys get the point. But yeah, this was like everywhere all of a sudden. Disney posted that too. Disney knows what they're doing, man. They just want to get their movie out there. I'm just astounded Jamie Lee Curtis is... Wow, tits are new to anybody. Open the schools. They've been around forever. I can't say that I've seen them prior to this. I'm not even that familiar with who Jamie Lee Curtis is. Is she supposed to leave her titties? I don't want me like maybe cover them up a little bit more. But guys, if you want to talk a little bit more about exploring movie trends, then you can check out the last video that we did on this same kind of like topic vibe of the video. You can check it out right here. I'd love to have you over there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.